What's up, Facebook? It's been a minute. It's Constance Carter, and we're just in here in the office, and we're just got done masterminding with my team, and I have such an amazing team. Like I am probably the most blessed broker ever. Um, I was just sharing with them yesterday on our sales call, or 2 days ago on our sales call, how I pray for each and every person on my team. I truly pray for them. When you come into my office, one of the first things you'll see when you walk into the door is growth, abundance, and overflow. And that's something that I pray for my team, every single member, every single person on the roster, whether they, make $200,000, $300,000, or whether they make $0. My goal for them is to for them to have growth, abundance, and overflow in every area of their life, not just financially, but spiritually, in their home life, with their health. Like that's seriously something that I just really want, because I love sitting on the sidelines, just watching and seeing people's blessings manifest. I'm blessed by God. And so I just love to see other people bless and other people win. That ain't what I'm talking to you about. That's not what I came. I was just got sidetracked because I was thinking about my team. The reason why I went live today is I just want to talk to you about being selfish. What does it mean? What does it look like to be selfish? Hey, Valon. Hi, Mary. Hey, Warren, Denise, Aunt Killam, O'Neill, Asha. What does it look like to be selfish? And when I talk about being selfish, I'm not talking about being stingy. I'm not talking about not giving of oneself. I'm not talking about being greedy. I'm not talking about the negative connotation that comes with being selfish. I'm talking about the selfishness or the self-care. I'm talking about what it means for you to care about yourself. There's so many times when we are the superheroes or we're the super sheroes. We are the ones that are making sure that everybody else is okay, but then nobody else is making sure that we're okay. We're the ones that are, the first ones up, the last ones asleep. We're helping everybody. We're just doing, and we're moving, and we're moving, and we're moving, and we don't have any time to ourselves. Hey, Tiana. Hey, Glenda. Hi, Ebony. And so I want you to think about, sometimes it's okay to be selfish. I know we often hear about the scenario when you're on a plane and they say, if something should happen, you put that mask on yourself first, then you help the person next to you. There's no way that you can fully be effective in really helping somebody if you are not taken care of first. There's absolutely no way. And so I just wanted to remind you today about taking care of yourself first. I wanted to remind you about being selfish. I wanted to remind you about having self-care. And that's something that I had to, even yesterday, like I left, I don't know if you see my post yesterday, but I was like, shoot, I'm taking a stress leave from Catalyst. I left and my shoulders were so tense, just so much going on in so many different areas of my life. And I left because I needed to take care of me. I needed to be selfish for once, because I take care of everybody else. And I know you can relate, because there's a lot of superheroes and super sheroes out there. I know what it's like being everything to everybody. And sometimes you come up short in certain areas, and sometimes you do a lot in other areas. You can't be perfect. You're trying to balance it all. And understand this: balance is a myth, but harmony is a must. I'm going to repeat myself. Balance is a myth, but harmony is a must. So sometimes when we're trying to figure it all out, we're trying to balance it all out, we're trying to do everything, be everything to everybody. We're trying to be the bomb wife, the bomb mother, the bomb business lady or man, right? I'm not just talking to the women, but I'm just relating to myself. We try to just be everything to everybody. And sometimes we just need to be that for ourselves. And then we can't be mad because what we are to everybody else, they're not that same way to us. Because we need to look to ourselves first, so that we can be everything to everybody else. We'll only be in harmony. We'll never fully be balanced, because it's impossible. Because sometimes when I'm strong in my marriage, or sometimes when I'm strong as a mother, I might be weak in business. It doesn't mean that I've dropped the ball in business, but I might not be giving my strength. I can't equally distribute my strength everywhere. It's impossible. But one of the things that my husband told me a long time ago, he said, Nisi, my nickname is Nisi. He said, Nisi, I know you can't give me 100% of your time, but if of that 25% of the time that you can give me, if you can give me 100%, of that 25%, I'll be happy. Like that meant everything, right? I can't, yeah, he knows. Look, I appreciate him for respecting the fact that, hey, you know, you married a businesswoman, you married a boss, you married somebody that's out there trying to move and shake. But Nisi, when you're home, just give me eye contact. Just show me that you love me. You can't give me everything, and I'm okay with that. But just when you're here, give me 100% of that. And so if we remember to do that, but we can only do that if we're taking care of ourselves first. Don't get lost in everything else. Don't get lost with the kids or with the career. All of those things are great. Take care of you first. And with that being said, hey, Leela, hey, Ty, hey, and listen, especially, you know, you business owners and you know, people who are just climbing up the corporate ladder. Listen, this is for anybody. But with that being said, what I want to do is, I don't know if you've seen earlier, I wanted to invite you to the Weekend of Wealth Retreat. And that's where you can really take off your cape and be served. That's a time where you could really be selfish. That's a time where you could really give yourself the care. You could be pampered. You can be poured into. You could be taken care of. You could be taken away and swept away. And be in an environment around like-minded women who want the exact same things. How many of you want to be the best person that you could be? Make the most amount of money that you can make and just be open to the possibilities and get poured into while being pampered, while being in an area of luxury. How many of you want that for your life? I want to invite you to come with me to either Napa on February 20th through the 23rd. We'll be in Napa, California, Napa Valley. We have this great treehouse retreat out in the mountains. And we just came back a couple of weeks ago. We're going to go back out for my birthday. I'll be 44 in a few months in February. And so I'd love to invite you. Or I want to invite you to Costa Rica. Oh my gosh, how many people have been to Costa Rica? Costa Rica is a place of healing, complete healing. And so what better place to get that transformational breakthrough, to understand how to be everything that you want to be, to understand how to walk in your purpose, to understand how to live your best life and give your best self to your family, to your children, to your job, to your career. How many of you want that for your life? I want to be able to give it to you. So join us February 20th through 23rd. My birthday is February 23rd, or May 15th through 18th. Is it 15th through 18th or 15th through 19th? Somewhere around there. Weekendtowealth.com. I want to invite you. Now, typically it's $1,000 to hold your spot. But today, actually until the end of the month. So I'm breaking it up in two payments. So first of all, $599 will hold your spot. So only $599, which is amazing. This retreat is, the value is at $17,000. It's only $3,900. And there is a discount if you pay in full of only $3,500. But here's the thing, you can make payments. So you can start, if you want to make a payment today, you can make a payment at $399. And then at the end of the month, you can pay $200. Yeah, that's $599 to hold your spot. So $399 will hold your spot today. $200 by the end of the month. And then I'll work with you on payments. Why am I doing that? Because I want you to have, I don't want there to be no excuses. I don't want you to say, I can't afford it. Because I'm going to show you how you can afford anytime you want to go, anytime you want to do something like this. There's not going to be that barrier about what I can't or what I can't afford it. I'm going to show you how you can. So I want to invite you, weekendtowealth.com. Thank you, Asha. Asha was there. She said it's worth it. I appreciate it. Hey, Kevin. Hey, Karen. Otashi, you need to be there. Stephanie, all of you guys, I want you to come and I want to be able to treat you. You deserve it. Self-care is not selfish, but sometimes you need to be selfish. Just think about yourself. I love you. I pray for you, and I only want the best for you. Take care and God bless. Peace.